In today's episode, we'll talk about the Netflixification of War, how our safety quietly turned into a premium monthly subscription. We'll rewind to 1940 to hear Charlie Chaplin's desperate plea for humanity over machinery. And before the night ends, we'll ditch the algorithms entirely and head to northern Thailand, escaping to a place where the world's largest heroin farm has transformed into a 21st century Woodstock.
Time to erase today's traces. Nightbird FM, provided by Ghostwipe.
Boy, cut it, who's it?
No man is an island entire of itself. Every man is a piece of the continent, a part of the main. Any man's death diminishes me, because I am involved in mankind, and therefore never sin to know for whom the bell tolls. It tolls for thee. Ernest Hemingway, fighting in the Spanish Civil War, must have carried these words like a lucky charm. He knew that war is never just their problem. But tonight, the bell has changed its tune. It doesn't ring for the soul, it rings for the margin call. The sound of a missile in the distance is now just a notification for a dividend deposit. Who is your bell tolling for tonight? February 28th, 2036, Night Flight with Lorn begins now.
Lord, I'm walking through a forest made of silver wire, trying to quench a thirst in a rain made of ghost fire. Mama told me about the chains that the eye can see, but these new shackles, Lord, they feel like liberty. Oh, mercy on the heart that's lost its beat.
The sun, but the sky's made of glass. Shadows falling heavy on the withered grass. Invisible arrows flying from a cloudless height. Glass-eyed masters ruling in dead of light. You ain't a man no more, you just a phantom in a row. Dancing through a rhythm that you don't even know. They don't need no wit, they don't need no cage. They just turn the wire and you're trapped on the page. Puppet on the string, yeah, you love the golden lead, while the silent hunters aiming at your spirit's head.
Send me back, Lord, where the red dirt says, underneath the heat of the burning days. I'd rather pick that white gold till my knuckles turn blue than be a well-fed ghost in a cage made of you. Give me the sweat, give me the ache in my bone. I'd rather be a slave to the earth I've known than a hollow man watching in a bloodless rain, singing for a master who can't feel my pain. I'm out this late.
Give me the mud.
I'm out this wire.
Give me the blue.
Better be in chains in a coast with no name. Better be bleeding than caught in this game.
That was today's first track, Bloodless Cottonfield by Mojo Sapiens, featuring guitarist G Circuit. As the world turns into a battlefield, the voices of musicians crying out for peace seem to be growing louder. Everyone is fighting their own war in their own way for their own beliefs. Tonight, we're unpacking exactly what that means. We'll talk about the Netflixification of war, how our safety quietly turned into a premium monthly subscription. We'll rewind to 1940 to hear Charlie Chaplin's desperate plea for humanity over machinery. And before the night ends, we'll ditch the algorithms entirely and head to northern Thailand, escaping to a place where the world's largest heroin farm has transformed into a 21st century Woodstock. Grab a drink and stay with me. We'll be right back after these short messages.
Hate coming home to a quiet house? Tired of the same lonely nights? You don't have to wait for someone to love you anymore.
Hey, babe. I've been counting down my hours.
You know what today is, right?
Just come home early tonight. I've missed you so much to love you.
Stop waiting for a miracle. Order your iris by 6 p.m. and meet her tonight. Guaranteed same-day delivery AI iris.
Feel your peak years slipping away every time you look in the mirror? Is your body becoming a prison for your ambitious mind? How much longer can you ignore the slow decay of your own cells? Stop the decline. Neostem 3.5 is the answer.
One session, total cellular reboot. We don't just mask the age, we delete it from your DNA while you sleep. Wake up in the body you had 20 years ago.
Visit Neostem Sukhumvit today.
Don't just age evolve.
The choice is yours, obsolescence or Neostem 3.5.
We all have a digital life we'd rather keep private. It's not about having secrets, it's about your dignity. Ghostwipe ensures your personal data stays yours, no matter what happens tomorrow. Our smart protocol quietly waits in the background. If you're gone, your history goes too, automatically, securely, and completely. No messy traces, just a clean legacy for those you love. Focus on the moments that matter today. We've got the rest covered. Your digital guardian, Ghostwipe.
Hey parents! Are your kids tired of the same old VR goggles? Do they even know what real gravity feels like? The Gravity Park Summer Splash is here!
We've got the tallest real water slides in Bangkok. No sensors, no simulations, just pure, messy, 100% organic fun.
Big news!
Buy one weekend pass,
Get one free!
only for the first 500 families this Saturday. Get them off the screen and into the pool!
Gravity Park, feel the drop, enjoy the real. Book your tickets now at gravitypark.com.
Well, these ad breaks are actually starting to feel like real breaks. I'm beginning to feel like a serious high-stakes radio host. A real big shot. Ish. To all you potential sponsors listening, don't be shy. We've still got plenty of empty seats left on this flight. Reach out whenever you're ready. It's a guaranteed gold mine. Kind of. Maybe. Anyway, I'm glad the bills are getting paid. Keeps the lights on in this bunker. Mostly. Let's get back to the transmission. So, how are you all doing tonight? Are you holding up okay? And more importantly, how are your stock accounts looking? Mine is, well, it's looking a bit blue. You know me, I don't touch those traditional defense giants. I'd rather put my faith in the progress of humanity. Most of my assets are in future technology and space exploration. I want my money to work for the world we'll live in tomorrow, not the wars of yesterday. But the irony is brutal. Every time a new geopolitical conflict flares up, those war stocks skyrocket, while my vision for the future takes a hit. It's a bit heartbreaking, isn't it, to see the value of our future drop whenever a trigger is pulled. The only thing keeping my head above water right now isn't some secret missile tech. It's actually Nintendo. Yeah, don't laugh. While the world is out there buying security subscriptions, I guess I'm betting on a plumber in a red hat. It's my little emotional insurance. Turns out, when the real world gets too terrifying, people would rather catch digital fish in a peaceful forest than watch the news. My pacifism is certainly proving to be expensive, but at least it keeps my soul and my wallet from a total game over. Anyway, that's just my personal sob story. But speaking of which, I want to talk about national security. It's a term that dominates the headlines every single day, usually wrapped in noble words like protection and sovereignty. But tonight, I'm going to look at it through a slightly crooked lens. Because in 2036, security has stopped being a political ideal. It's become a perfectly optimized business model, synced deep into the heart of the global capitalist machine. It's not about who has the most courage anymore. It's about who has the best credit score and the right monthly plan. Let's look at the landscape of 2036. The old map of power has been shredded. Look at Lockheed Martin. The legend of the F-35 has faded. Today, they've effectively become a high-end welding shop, a hardware subcontractor for the real masters, the software titans like Palantir and Anduril. Even the space companies, once focused on the stars, are now just delivery systems for the new defense grid. The biggest shift in the last few years is the Netflixification of national security. Security is no longer something you build, it's something you subscribe to. Look at Thailand. As a traditional ally with enemies on all sides, they now spend tens of billions every year just to renew their subscription to a defense system co-developed by Palantir and OpenAI. And we saw that system in action this morning right here in Bangkok. Dozens of activists from Cambodia and Myanmar were rounded up in a preventative sweep. No crimes were committed, no warrants issued. The algorithm simply flagged their behavioral patterns as a 94% risk to regional stability. Does this sound familiar? In 1956, Philip K. Dick wrote a story called The Minority Report. He imagined a world of pre-crime, where people were arrested for what they might do. Well, in 2036, that sci-fi nightmare is just a standard feature in your security software update. This brings us to a question many are too afraid to ask. When peace becomes a managed service, who actually owns the peace? Is a country still sovereign if its safety depends on a server in Silicon Valley? And more importantly, if we stop paying the subscription, does the chaos return by design? We've optimized our security, but in the process, have we turned our freedom into a variable in a profit margin? Think about that for a second. It weighs heavy on my heart to start this week with such a heavy topic, just like last week. But what can I do? When the world is in this state, I believe a DJ who only plays music without talking about the reality of it all is only half a DJ. I trust that you, the listeners of Night Flight, will understand where I'm coming from. Anyway, enough with the heavy stuff for a minute. Let's hear a track that sounds like a day at the office for those security algorithm designers. Just watch out for the red button. This is Garage Protocol by Dull Boy Ensemble.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Red button, shiny toy.
Right click.
Oh boy.
Ouch.
Stop it. Don't do that.
Where's your daddy?
Target locked.
Ouch.
Stop it. Don't touch.
Mom's coming home. Oh boy.
Oh shit, pull it faster. Be quick.
Ouch.
Stop it. Be quick. Oh boy.
Where's your daddy?
Don't touch. And don't hurt.
Oh boy.
Ouch. Target lock. Beep beep.
Ouch.
Stop it, don't touch.
Mom's coming home.
Be quick.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Ouch.
Oh boy.
Ouch.
Oh.
Oh boy. Ouch.
Target locked? Man, I really hope that wasn't my Wi-Fi. Let's pay some local bills first. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Tired of cold, pre-packed meals? Get real fire Emiraticillum Exit 3. Real fat calf wrap, spicy, smoky, and handmade. No robots here, just the best street food in Sillum.
Bot dollars or Ethereum, we take it all. Fast, fresh, and undeniably real.
Uncle Sunshines walk on fire. Find the scent at Emiraticillum Exit 3.
Oh my goodness, look at you. It's been a whole month, hasn't it? Your hair is a total mess. Those robot pods at the mall just don't get you. Honey, sit down. Let's talk, I'll fix you up right with my own two hands. We're right here in Azok, and listen to this. Extra 10% discount for Ethereum payment only for this month.
Edward Scissorhands!
Real talk, real hair. See you at Azok, dear. Your sons and daughters deserve a real hug, not a programmed lens. Your best friends need a mother's heart that knows when they're lonely. Give them the human care they crave. Mom's Hands Pet Care, because their family. Find us in Bangkok today. Your finest Burmese cuisine in Bangkok. Pinnacle House. Modern Bangkok twists on century-old Burmese recipes. Michelin one-star excellence at Pinnacle House. Order Auntie Human's special dish this month and get a complimentary sugar-free faluda. Experience the legacy. Pinnacle House. Reservation only.
Thanks to Uncle Sumchai's Walk on Fire, Edward Scissorhands, Mom's Hands Pet Care, and Pinnacle House for supporting the flight tonight. As you can hear, our sponsor list is growing, but don't worry, there's still plenty of room on this plane. Honestly, we're still hungry and we're still very thirsty. If you want to reach the ears of the night birds, our door is wide open. Keep 'em coming. It's time for a little time travel. Letters from the past. In 1940, while the world was drowning in the flames of madness and war, a small man with a mustache stood before the camera. The world knew him as a clown, a silent comedian, but that day he delivered a 4-minute plea that became one of the most powerful orations in human history. I'm talking about Charlie Chaplin in the final scene of his film The Great Dictator.
We think too much and feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. Without these qualities, life will be violent and all will be lost. The aeroplane and the radio have brought us closer together. The very nature of these inventions cries out for the goodness in men, cries out for universal brotherhood, for the unity of us all.
More than machinery, we need humanity. Chaplin saw it coming. He feared a world where humans would function like gears in a giant clock. In 2036, we've gone beyond acting like machines. We've outsourced our very thinking to them. Algorithms predict primes, and subscription services manage our peace. His warning about machine men with machine minds isn't a metaphor anymore. It's our current software update.
Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes. Men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men with machine minds and machine hearts. You are not machines. You are not cattle. You are men.
Chaplin, a master of comedy who spent his life making the world laugh, chose to strip away the humor and deliver this desperate plea. It was a monumental act of artistic resistance against a collective madness that was erasing humanity. Nearly a century later, as we drift through our own era of programmed indifference, his words feel less like a memory and more like a sharp prophecy. When our society chooses efficiency over humanity, are we really any different from the world he tried to save? Is it our own will that decides what we fear, or is it the security algorithm from Silicon Valley that dictates our peace? Let's reflect on the weight of his words as we move to our next track. This is The King of Stillness by the Pisces. Stillness. It's become a luxury, hasn't it? Especially when you realize how much we pay to maintain it. Before we end tonight's flight, let's check the Bulletin. Earlier, we talked about the expensive peace we subscribe to from Silicon Valley, but here, in the mountains of northern Thailand, there's a place that's been harvesting its own peace for 10 years for free. It's the Tablu festival in the Hui Nam Yen village of Chiang Rai. Held a month before Songkran, it's a 21st century Woodstock where hippies from around the world gather to share ideas of love and peace. This region used to be the heart of the Golden Triangle, dominated by heroin and poverty, but today it's transformed into Thailand's premier specialty coffee hub. Instead of conflict, you'll find organic coffee and bamboo raft racing on the reservoir. This year's lineup is fantastic. Our favorites, Sun-Kissed Kicks and Amar Malik, were already on the first lineup, and I just saw a post today, Kikujiro no Natsu has joined the second lineup. I can't help but think, isn't the peace found while sipping a cup of coffee on a bamboo raft more real than the safety calculated by an algorithm? For those of you planning a trip to Thailand, sure, Songkran is fun, I get it. Spending all day getting soaked, blasting water guns, and getting lost in booze and weed, it's a riot. But how about shifting your schedule just 1 month earlier? Why not try the Tablu festival instead? You'll be able to fully recharge your love and peace batteries in a way that Songkran just can't offer. Before we let the music take over, let's do the roll call. Tonight's flight was produced by Minch, written by Neva Iskrella, and I've been your disc jockey, Lorn. If you enjoyed tonight's broadcast, please hit subscribe, drop a like, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next departure. This is the final track for tonight, a song that will soon echo under the starlit skies of Huinam Yen. From Kikujiro no Natsu, here is Anshin na僕らは, safe as we are. Stay safe, and stay human. Good night.
Hokoriをかぶった古いリールを写真写セットの皿につけた